Hey guys, what's up? JP here. Should you buy a PlayStation 4 right now? Well, no, but it's a pretty awesome piece of hardware. I I don't understand console reviews. I actually hate console reviews to start. I can't give a score to a piece of hardware that may or may not have adequate software to support it. They go hand in hand, and it's really hard for me to justify a score. What I want to do is show off a lot of the features within the PS4 and really let you guys formulate your own opinion while giving my own at the same time. We'll check out a couple of games, the first party ones, Resogun, Knack, and Killzone, and I'll briefly cover my experience with the third party games without too much detail, simply because I've played them all, but I don't actually have the games on hand. So to start, let's really start with the PS4's home screen. So when you first boot it up, of course, I already have my Facebook picture in here. Back when, I was a little bit thinner and maybe a little bit more hair on top. And look, it's a 2-year-old picture. All right, guys, just deal with it. So you sign in, and this is what it looks like. It's quite different from the PS3. And rightfully so. I actually kind of enjoy it. So just to start with, the way that it kind of makes this bar is it goes with what you have played most recently. So you can see I've been playing Resogun most recently. I did some playing of Knack, a little bit of Killzone multiplayer. Really enjoying Flower, actually. That's a up-res 1080p 60 version of the PS3 game. It's got the free-to-play games as well, and then towards the end here, I just don't care for the internet browser. You can go to the library and see the games that you have on the console. It does not have Knack or Killzone, of course, because, well, those are disc-based games, at least for me, which is a little bit weird. I do not believe you can add them in there. So let's see. Over here, you got the PlayStation Store, which we'll jump into soon. Notifications. You can see everything that's really been going on. I love the download system for the PS4. It downloads everything automatically, and then it will prompt you if you want to install it, such as this new version of the system software, which came out earlier today. It also has updated Knack and Killzone, and it does this all kind of behind the scenes. We do have a notification friends list, so we can jump into that real quick. Let's take Hermaine Munster. So you can view friend request. Sure, let's add him. Then you can do this thing that says send name request. And a name request, of course, just gives them your first and last name, which, yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's got the normal stuff like players blocked and online and all that stuff, all that good stuff that you know and learn to expect. So let's back out. Friends list, messages. You can have a party. It is a system-based party, not a game-to-game party. I don't have one currently, so you can't really do too much about that. Here's my profile. Pretty simple. Kind of shows you all the trophies, the introductions. I think you can fill in some stuff about that. Maybe? I guess not. What is that? Oh, yeah. Edit profile. Is it going to make me sign in here? I'm not sure. Please wait. Oh yeah, you just change all that stuff on the fly. I will say that it feels a lot snappier compared to everything that the PS3 had, which is good. Snappier in the fact it's faster. There's a lot less delay. Here you can see all the different trophies for all the games. It even has all my PS3 games in there. Demon Souls, it's a great game. You should go play that. But let's take a look at what this is in the What's New tab. And it kind of takes that social media feed that everyone has these days and really just throws it at you kind of in a giant wall. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I feel like it's really jumbled together. There's a lot going on. And I'm a little bit confused. Not confused. I just wish it was handled better, displayed better. You've got some ads thrown in here, which is not they're not too intrusive, especially if you've been on Xbox Live before, or sorry, Xbox in general. So yeah, there's that. You've got your games here. Let's go check out the store real quick before we jump into a game. The store is obviously a lot faster as well, and I like that it takes a second to get into. Like, boot system up, you go over to the PlayStation Store, and you're there. If you have had a PS3 before, it took a while to kind of jump into the store. It wasn't that responsive. Oh, we've got the extended version of Fast and Furious 6 for $15. Who knew? You've got it all sorted down here. You can protect it. You can even buy a warranty plan, which it's a little weird. It's a little weird. What is the PS4 features? Oh, these are just some videos. The downloads have been rather quick, especially compared to the PS3. If you've ever downloaded anything on the PS3, you know it takes a long time. A long time. This seems much faster. So let's jump into a game and just kind of show off the three big games that Sony kind of had the most marketed on. Resogun comes free for any PlayStation Plus people, and granted, this is probably the best game on the PS4 right now. And we'll get to why I said no, don't buy this just yet. But Resogun's the best game on the system, and that says something when a $15 digital game is the best piece of software on the console. It looks great. It runs at 1080p 60. This video is only 1080p 30, so it will not do it justice. Unfortunately, I don't know where I can upload to that does have 1080p 60. If you want to go check it out, go to a Best Buy or anything like that, and they'll have a kiosk set up so you can really see how great it looks before you jump into it. So we'll play here for about 5 or 6 minutes, just show the game off. You can select your ship, each one. This one's a little bit slower, but it's got a higher overdrive, which is one of the abilities you can do. This is kind of your balanced ship, as you can tell by everything having 5. And the Nemesis is faster, but it's not as doesn't pack as much punch. So we're going to use this ship. I don't anticipate great play, and you should not either, because I am talking, and this game is actually kind of crazy when it comes to the amount of stuff on the screen.
Save the last human.
And you can hear my controller talking. Let's actually... so yeah, this is one of the cool things. You can just like hit the PlayStation button and you're out of the game like that. I want to adjust my device and turn the controller all the way down. So let's jump back in very quick, and we're back in resume game. And it's that kind of OS level stuff, which is pretty rad. I do like that. But let's talk about Resogun. So Resogun is it's kind of like the Geometry Wars of the PS4, and it's not anywhere related. I mean, it's a dual joystick shooter, kind of, but it has no resemblance of Geometry Wars. But it's just kind of the Geometry Wars of the PS4. That's what I've tagged it as. That's how I introduce people to it. The goal is to save these humans, and while saving these humans, you can see that blue bar at the bottom of the screen. That is kind of the level and how far you are in the level. I need to get this human. Drop the bomb. Combo meter there at the top. Of course, gets higher and higher the more people that you kill. Lost another human. Probably make it to the boss here. You've got stuff like this where you can zoom across and you're invulnerable while doing that. You also get a big damage boost when you come out of that. You've got things like the bombs, which look really rad. And the big pitch, I guess, for this game is voxels. It does not use polygons, it uses voxels. You can see, I think, if you're watching on 1080p here on YouTube, you can see the ship's made out of these little blocks, and every time I blow something up, these little blocks kind of go everywhere. Those are what voxels are.
Human lost.
I lost a human because I'm trying to talk. The ships get faster if you don't kill them. You can kind of see here. Power up. We're going to zoom across. Then at the end of the level, if we get to it, you'll see a boss spawn. A lot of indicators. There's really a lot going on in this game. There's indicators around my ship. So, I was about to use overdrive right when I got hit right there. Now it's pretty close. We'll wait a couple seconds. Overdrive is the green bar. Okay, here we go. This is overdrive. It gets better as you get it upgraded. Kind of just like a super move. It's really flashy. It's really cool. You got the bombs, which I set off earlier. It's just my auto attack, and then you have that. Have this, which goes across the screen. Oh, that guy's much faster. Oh boy. And this is only 5 levels. It has a lot of replayability because score is always a factor, and you always want to have a higher score and you can compete with friends. It does have some online co-op. I haven't messed around with it too much. I've heard it's pretty good though. Pretty fun. Music's good. I think this game, if anything, it just looks cool. It's cool to play. Like, doing this is very satisfying. Blowing stuff up and seeing all these little bits kind of blow apart what you've done. I've killed 5 humans this game. A lot of humans. This is not a game that you can talk and play at the same time. We'll show you guys the boss here. This is the first level. We're pretty close. Hopefully I can get to him. Actually, I don't have any lives left. So if I die one more time, it's not going to be easy. That's so satisfying. Such a great looking effect when that happens. Oh, nice. I got another life. The cool thing about the bosses here is that they kind of build on the screen. Those are really neat to watch. I guess while we're kind of waiting for this boss to form, and I gotta get there, we'll talk about the controller. The controller is, in my opinion, and please remember my opinion, the best controller I've used for a console. If you had any issues with the PS3 controller, they have fixed them. I actually thought the PS3 controller was one of the worst controllers. But they have fixed every issue with it. And you can see the boss builder in the background. Every issue with it. The triggers R2 and L2 they feel so much better. They've got kind of a lip on the back of them. The actual joysticks, the pads on them are incredibly satisfying to use. They have kind of a lip to them, and typically if you're like holding right, which you tend to do a lot in this game because that's what shoots, left or right for your shooting, you can see right there, your hand never like falls off or anything like that, and it's just it's a very well built controller, and I really enjoy it. So let's pop out of this, and we can do so very easily. Just jump straight into another first party game here, Knack. Of course, this is Mark Cerny's game, the one that they kind of tagged his name to. And it's not bad. It's definitely... Well, okay, let me take that back. It's not bad the first 10 minutes that you play it. Okay? After the first 10 minutes that you play it, it is the same game. The 100% same game. I mean, the things, the abilities, everything that you have 10 seconds into the game, they're the same things that you have 10 hours into the game. It does not change. There are no upgrades in this, so to speak. There are some interesting secrets, but there's so much replayability to open these secrets and get these kind of unique things to your character Knack that it's not fun to play that much. So this is pretty early on in the game. Play as Knack right here. He's this relic guy thing. I don't know how to describe it. You've got a jump. You can double jump right from the start. You've got your attack. It's a 3 combo hit. You can do your jump attack, which is just hitting X and then hitting square. And that's it. There's nothing else. The game is based around those little blocks that I just... Oh, and you can dash to the left and right. Sorry. The game's based around these blocks that I just picked up. And you get bigger, and he grows to pretty large sizes, actually. You do more damage when you're bigger. You have bigger HP pool, which you can see up there in the top left. These little yellow crystals that I'm collecting are powering up my energy. They're just energy. I don't know what the actual game term is. Sunstones. There you go. Thanks, thanks, video game, for your dialogue. Oh, we're using these special powers.
This blast attack is even capable of striking multiple targets at once.
And I mean, you can. It looks pretty good, right? It looks all right. It's not a terrible looking game by any stretch of the imagination. This is what I was talking about in the... See, look. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, so he found the secret detector part. Wait, what? I can only find one of those? I don't know what just happened. I thought I was going to be able to get all of the ones that my friend just found. Whatever. Oh, here's the super move. Oh, yeah, and you have super moves. Sorry, those are the 3 other things. That's it. You rarely really have a chance to use these, so I don't even consider that to be a big thing. That's super move. Now I'm much smaller. But at least we killed those guys. They were kind of going for a Pixar look. At least that's the look that I get from this game. And they kind of got there, but it's not. It's like, it's just this for the entire game. And it's not that fun. I played this on our 24-hour stream for about 4 hours. And it's also really hard, which is not fun at all because it's like I'm playing on easy right now just for the sake of this little video, but it's a really, really hard game. I had quite a difficult time playing on, well, not, like it wasn't that hard on normal, but it was hard enough that I was dying, which is annoying. And for gameplay like this, I'm not sure if I really want to try all that much. Like, I'd rather just kind of breeze through and enjoy the story and look at the pretty images, but even the story in this game is not all that fantastic. Okay, let's take a look at the social thing once again. Wait, so I can only add... Wow, okay. I thought I could add multiple things each time I visited that, but apparently not. That's really lame. So I guess to unlock that, I have to find it 3 times. That's really dumb. It doesn't always do that slow motion stuff. I think it's just doing that in kind of this tutorial level. That is to dodge it, but... Overall, it's just, I don't know. I will have a hard time. This is actually kind of cool. I will have a hard time finishing the game. But so if you want to skip a cutscene, look how fast. And I'll skip another cutscene right after this. But look how fast it loads. This is one of the impressive things about this game. Boom, you're right there. Like there is no load time. You're just done. Like it's ready to go. And it's one of the things I noticed pretty quickly because. Unfortunately, I was skipping a lot of the cutscenes because I just didn't care about this terrible, or not terrible, that's a strong word. I did not care about the less than stellar story. We'll finish this little chapter here, and then we'll move on to Killzone. Where do I go here? I forgot. Oh, it's good. Okay. There's also some, like, during the cutscenes like that, there's a weird, like, frame rate drop, which I'm a little confused by. Let's see which one it gives me here. Wait, what? Oh, so I can unlock whichever I want. Okay. Well, then that's... That's interesting. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally hit circle. It's one of the special moves. Now I gotta fill up that stupid sun circle thing again. And I haven't played this game since the launch day, and oddly enough, I'm kind of enjoying it right now. But it's not like it's just this over and over and over. So I know not to get too excited for it. I'm interested to know like what everyone else. Let's skip ahead real quick. So what happens is that thing crashes and it's someone's wife or something like that. But I'm interested to know what everyone else, like what you guys think about this game. And if you have played it through completion or even just kind of glanced at it, what you thought about it. Because for being like a heavily marketed game, I don't think it's all that great. Hopefully he talks. Let's turn it up a sec.
Victor, you still think I'm too delicate?
It seems the doctor will be joining us after all.
But you want him to come, and you want him to bring Knack.
Secrets.
What a wonderful demonstration, Doctor. Yes, Knack must join us in our expedition.
So they're obviously up to dubious activity, but Knack's one of the biggest things that about this game that really drives me crazy is his voice. Knack's voice gets deeper the bigger he gets, and it just doesn't fit the character at all. If you haven't already realized by now, I cannot recommend this game unless you are a die-hard.
Hurry up, lad. We don't have all day. Hey, Doc.
If you enjoyed gameplay from Crash Bandicoot on the PS1 and want that exact gameplay, jump into Knack, because that's actually, it might have had more mechanics than this, to be honest.
Like you need a break. Why don't you let me take him for a few days?
Oh, he's all yours.
Lucas, it's just you and me again.
Yeah, I'm Lucas. Look at me. Let's skip. See, like right there, immediately, it just loads the next scene. I don't even know where I'm at. The adventure begins. All right, well that's enough of Killzone. Let me pop out this disc and we'll jump in. Or sorry, enough of Knack. Let me pop this disc out and we'll jump into Killzone as our last game. Where did I put that? Oh, live recording here, folks. Now, Killzone, I think, is it's not a bad game, right? It's not an amazing game, but it's not a bad game. Also, if you hit down, you can kind of see that it does a little bit more with the game. Shows a little bit more. You can do that on all of them, actually. It also went up straight to the front. See your related items and activities and all that stuff for Knack. But anyways, let's jump into Killzone here. Now, Killzone, of course, a very storied franchise for the PlayStation and for Sony. Killzone 2 and 3, very big games on the PS3, and that's kind of what they were going for here. We'll jump into the campaign, and I don't actually have a save on this specific PS4, so you guys can see the start. We'll play on easy just so we can get through this, but it's a very pretty game. There's no denying that. In fact, I just want to get into the game. I just want to... This movie cannot be skipped because the level is still loaded.
The Vectins and the Hellgast ended
All right,
in seconds. They call it the Terracide.
Yep, the Terracide. Great. More terminology.
Fires that swept
How long is it going to load the level? It's cool that it loads everything kind of behind the scenes. That's interesting. I really wonder how long it takes, though.
In the days that followed, an uneasy truce
You can obviously tell they were,
and a
at least
settlement was
my
reached.
opinion of it, they were kind of going for a Halo with this.
The survivors
From what
were
I've
to
been
be given
told, this is
refuge
very
on
unlike
the
all the other Killzone games in terms of the setting and
home
in the
of those
colors. And
responsible for
all the other
Hellgast's
Killzone games I
destruction.
never played, but they were kind of a part of that gray and brown
Half of the planet was given over to the survivors.
area of video games where that's the entire color palette. But you can see right here, there are a lot of bright colors in this.
Was New Helgen.
And it just looks great. I don't think this is pre-rendered. Okay, we can skip finally. Okay, Chapter 1, The Father. So, I mean, we're in game right now, and it looks fantastic. There's a window in front of me. See kind of the city over there to the right-hand side. There's a little bit of the backstory. There's sadly no gunplay at this portion.
Come on, Lucas. It's time to leave. Can't take everything. Just what we need.
A lot of the lens flare. J.J. Abrams would be proud.
I know this is tough, but we don't have a choice.
Can I skip this? Nope.
We have to get to the wall. We'll be safe on the other side.
I've got my Nerf Tase
I
gun.
need you to do the same for me.
Why is that a
Okay?
yellow gun? I'm just
You're
curious.
going to be my second in command. Let's go.
This, unfortunately, is going to be a little bit of a slow gameplay because there's no actual gunplay in here. The single player runs at 1080p 30. See, like, look at that. Look how good that looks at. The multiplayer aspect runs at 1080p, or sorry, 720p 60, I believe. And you can definitely tell the difference. And the actual gunplay feels. Wait, what? How did you get downstairs?
Come on.
That was a little weird. The actual gunplay feels very different from single player to multiplayer, just because of the FPS jump. Man, is it not a pretty game?
We're going to be okay, Lucas.
I think beyond that,
This isn't
after you
fair.
get past how
We'll be back.
gorgeous this game
This
looks,
is Vecta.
it
This is our
kind of
home.
has that knack
We always
effect
will be. I
where
want you to remember that. Okay?
the single player
Now don't make any
doesn't
noise and stick to the shadows.
introduce anything that is mildly or wildly, different than anything else in the campaign. It's kind of just a steady, straight line that doesn't do anything too crazy. I can't get in there because you're guarding me.
Lucas, no!
I really just die. What in the world was that? I have no idea how I died there.
Lucas, get in here.
I'm in here. Okay, there we go. Hopefully you don't kill me.
We have to be quiet.
Okay, Dad. Whatever you say.
Okay, wait here. Don't move until I tell you.
I won't.
You didn't tell me. Oh, I'm glitching. I kept wanting for like a big set piece or a big explosion or anything like that. For example, there's a train level in here, and there's a ton of explosives at one part in the train. And instead of allowing me to shoot the train or see it blow up, nothing like happens. There was no explosion. There was no big thing that occurred, and I think that's kind of a trouble, a bad thing.
Is that one of us? Who are you?
I felt like I just wanted more. Why do you have blue on your face? Oh, I guess that's coming from his blue LED. Me and DJ Wheat played through probably about 4 or 5 hours. Oh. There, the Hellgast. And it was alright. Just what was not that riveting gameplay that I don't know. Not the biggest fan of the single player. Just really slow moving.
This way.
Okay, where are we going? Is this almost over? Can I shoot someone yet? Are you gonna die here when this door opens? Because I forgot. Nope. Oh look, it's a little busted robot. Let's hide in here. Oh, where's my dad?
Thanks. Is this your kid? I'm taking him to the wall. Looks like you're gonna need some help. You're a shadow marshal, aren't you? Why are the Hellgast doing this to us?
There's some secret in this room. Can't
We
even
were
open it.
guaranteed safe passage out of here.
Hey, buddy, I don't like it any more than you do. But until you get to the wall, it's their rules. Like I said, you're gonna need
Give you some
help.
volume.
You can get us to the wall safely.
Look, the south crossing is closed, so we're gonna have to take the long way around. We've wasted enough time here already.
What's your name?
Sinclair.
I'm Michael Kellen.
Hurry up and die! Spoilers.
We're gonna go back outside. I want you to stay close to me and don't make any noise, okay? You're doing great.
Okay, look at that lighting.
I'm trusting you.
See the
Dad's a smart man, kid. Let's go.
like electrical tape. Right, let's go.
Move! Don't dump your sticky belongings on the road. Hurry! Move! Stay together.
Checkpoint.
Shut up and get...
Thank God we've got one of those.
Door's jammed.
I just want to go jump out there and see that. Well, look at all those people.
Something blocking that door.
Is this where he dies?
There's a hole in the roof. One of us might be able to squeeze through, drop down, and clear what's blocking. We need to move. It's too late to turn back now.
I can do it.
He's the only one small enough to fit through there.
What? What? Why are you pushing me? Stop it, Dad.
Come on. Once you get up there, I want you
love
to stay
you
out of
so.
sight. And I want you to go straight for the hole, okay?
Sure. Well, while we're getting through this, why don't I talk about the third-party games? We'll start with
He's always had his own way of doing it.
what is arguably, and maybe not all that arguable, the best-looking game on the PS4, 100%, is NBA 2K14. Just utterly gorgeous. The sad part for me is I'm not the biggest sports game fan, rather. But the animations in the game are simply incredible. I was really blown away. Multiple times throughout the day when we were playing it during our 24-hour stream, we said, like, if this, we would turn back and look on a smaller monitor rather than the giant TV, and it just looked like a real game. The animations of the crowd, to the players, to the way that the ball moves, and it blew me away. I was super impressed with how that looked. Unfortunately,
It's okay. He's just stunned.
like I said, it's a sports game, so I was just not going to play that really
What
ever.
are you doing?
Take no chances.
But it is the
No,
best looking
I
game
didn't
right
sign
now
up
on the
for this.
Sorry, the PS4, in my opinion.
This is it. Worry about your conscience when we're on the other
Need
side.
for Speed Rivals.
Come on. We're not far from
The
wall.
game's gotten a lot of press, a lot of people talking about it as of late. The FPS being paired with the game speed and just a lot of nonsense. I enjoyed my time with it, although it was rather brief. I actually do have a copy of that coming on Thursday, so I don't have too much of a negative opinion about it right now. Like I said, I enjoyed my 2 or 3 hours that I spent with
Hear
it.
that, Lucas?
However, there are a lot
We're
of
almost there.
complaints
Oh, we
about
gotta be
it,
careful.
specifically the PC version. The PS4 version seems alright though. Is it a must-have app? Must-have app? No.
This way!
Nothing is yet on the PS4. But it seems alright. It seems alright. And really the final thing that I'll talk about is
Targets apprehended.
Assassin's Creed 4. Assassin's Creed 4 is a great game. And that really was not something I expected to say.
Wait. We were promised safe passage.
Assassin's Creed 3 was not a great game. I did not enjoy that. A lot of people did not enjoy that. The story just felt very blah. It's just not interesting at all. Assassin's Creed 4 takes the best part of Assassin's Creed 3, in my opinion, which was the ship stuff, and basically makes it the full game. You can go and check out all the reviews for it. PS4 version looks great. They have a 1080p patch that came out today, or maybe yesterday, as of time of this recording the video, and it obviously bumps the game up. I think before that it was 900p, and it still looked fantastic. Now it's at 1080p, and it probably looks even better. You can get it across every console. You can even get it on the PC. I'm playing the PC version at the moment, just because I am a PC guy, I guess is what you could say. If a game's all the cross platforms, I want to play it on PC more often than not. But that being said, PS4 version has like 60 minutes of extra gameplay, so if you're interested in that franchise, I would definitely pick it up for the PS4. It looks great. It runs just as good as, it looks just as good as it does on the PC, except for maybe a slight amount of things. And I cannot recommend it enough. So that's probably the. Sadly, if I was if someone was to buy a PS4 and they asked me what game they should buy, I would say Assassin's Creed 4 right now.
It means crossing the wall.
It's simply
No matter what they do.
simply the best one. So let's jump out of the single player and get into some multiplayer. What's the best way to do that actually? That. Resume. Is it
For all of us.
Is it share button? No, it's not share button. Wait, what? There we go. Okay. Go to the main menu. And to get past all this stuff. We'll jump into the multiplayer, show you guys real quick what that's like, and then we'll get some closing thoughts here. We'll play for maybe 5 or 6 minutes. It takes a little while to load into the multiplayer games. I wouldn't say they're super intriguing, but they're definitely not the worst. Cool thing, I guess kind of the grab for it is that in the multiplayer version of this, or multiplayer thing that I'm playing, Warzone, the objectives change after each round, and a round is not a map. The map does not reset. The map just keeps going. It keeps existing, and certain things come into the map. For example, a ball drops in, or 2 points pop up, or a King of the Hill thing kind of starts, and that's just how it goes. So we're gonna play. I guess we'll play Assault. We'll just see how that goes. Let me spawn in. You can see some gunplay. It's very FPS. I mean, L2, hold down your sight. R2, you fire. There's a nade. You've got some abilities here as each of the classes. You can do things like drop this shield.
Alpha is secure.
I can shoot through that, but they cannot shoot through it. Very kind of defensive in a way. So this is capture and hold. Need to get over to B. Why am I so short? Should find some dudes to shoot here pretty soon. turret's seeing me. I'm gonna knife this dude. Finally. Knifing is in the game. Knife confirmed.
You got 1 minute. I say again, 1 minute.
Need a cap? Okay, there you go. Now you're capping it. So while it's not going to come through in this video, like I said earlier on when we started playing Killzone, this is a 1080p 60 game. Is my teammate shooting me? Oh. Wow, that guy's a bad shot. 720p 60 game in the multiplayer version. Single player, like it is 1080p, looks a little bit better. One cool thing about this is that all of the... In this game, there's no gun unlocking. All of the guns are available to you at the start. Shit. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I finally died. We'll try a different... let's try the Scout. Show that off real quick. Scout has invisibility. Get out your knife and you go invisible. You can see it up close. Like if you're close to someone, they can see you pretty easily. However, if you're far away, you really have to look. You really have to strain your eyeballs and see what that looks like. Oh, that guy just straight up killed me. We'll do one more round here. Let's play as support just to round out all the different classes. There's only 3 guns available in this for whatever reason. That is the choice of the lobby host, I do believe. Oh, nice shotgun. I kind of like that. That was rad. One and done. I kind of like this shotgun. What is that? A spawn beacon? Okay. Let's construct that. Constructeth the spawn beacon. There is kind of a cover mechanic you can see here. Interesting. What? No, I meant to fall. What are you doing? There we go. Dude is trying to shoot me. Oh, that guy shotgunned me in the face, so... That's Killzone multiplayer, and I really want to do some closing thoughts, so we're going to go ahead and do those. Let me jump out of the game. Very easy to do. I do enjoy that. So I started this video with the question, should you buy a PS4 right now? And I told you no, you shouldn't. I still believe that. That's because they're, apart from Resogun, and Resogun is not a strong case by any means, but it's one of the better games on the console. There isn't an amazing thing, there isn't an amazing something on this console that you can't get anywhere else. In time there will be, and in time you will probably want to pick one of these up. I think that it shows great promise. We've got a lot of stuff come down the line. For example, Uncharted was announced on the launch night. That's definitely going to be a killer app for this. It's got a lot of great features, and it's got me super excited for the future. But right now, it's not the bee's knees. It's not the best in the biz. It's just not... It's not amazing. It's not a 10 out of 10. in time, it might be. There might be something that is worthwhile playing on it. But that being said, if you have the money and you can find one, pick it up. But if you're strapped for cash and you're wondering, should I buy a PS4? Should I buy an Xbox One? Should I buy a graphics card? In my opinion, you can knock a PS4 out there. I'll do another one of these for the Xbox One. But graphics card would not be a bad idea at this point. So that's all I got, guys. That's what I think about the PS4. Thank you all for watching. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments. If you have bought a PS4, if you have buyer's remorse, if you're wanting to get one right now, and if I changed your mind, if you think I'm wrong, if you think I'm right, let me know in the comments, because that's I like interacting with you guys, even though the new YouTube comment system is not the best. But other than that, guys, I'm going to go play some AC4 on my PC. I'll see you all later. I'll do one of these for the Xbox One when it finally comes out. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.